and welcome to another episode of Kyle is Famous. That's right, guys, we are jumping right back into this game, because you know what, I was looking over the last episode, and the endings we got, they weren't really that interesting. Like, good interview, no food, no clothes, techno gym. This all might confuse you, like, right off the bat, but basically this game, Kyle is famous. He has his own talk show, and basically you have to do some very weird stuff for his, like, most important interview. So, let's click start. Kyle wakes up, he is famous. Let's skip the first beginning part. Of course, check out the last episode for some more context if you haven't already. But, here we go. Kyle's first decision in the morning was made wisely. So today we're going to do some insane stuff. I don't really know what exactly we're going to do, but I have some ideas. So the first thing I want to do, like, we have this option of withering away. And basically you, like, lay in bed and Kyle just dies. Like, I thought withering away was, like, he just lays there and he kind of is depressed or something, but he just straight up withers successfully and dies. And I love how the answer choice is, aw, shucks. So he's now a ghost. This does not relieve him of his responsibility. So yes, we still do have to get ready as a ghost. However, when we get on set, it's like the ghost effect just goes away. So that's it's kind of mean to make me a ghost and not let me go to the thing as a ghost at the interview. So my idea was, so there's this locked door that we have in our house, because there we go. I was thinking about this. I can just float through as a ghost, can't I? So yeah, let's see what's inside this door. Maybe there's like $1 million that I just randomly have. Well, I guess I am famous. Like, why am I not living in a mansion with like maids all over the place? I don't even know. Like, come on, Kyle. Kyle used his ghostly powers to walk straight through the door. Kyle found himself in the room. He stashed the various items sent to him by fans. Ooh, so we have a sewing machine. Is that like gonna be like, what's her name? Sleeping Beauty's needle? I prick my finger on the sewing machine and I don't know, I'm a ghost. I don't know what I do. Get laser claymore and check supernatural artifact. This is already insane. Oh, geez. Okay. I guess supernatural artifact is one of the many mysterious artifacts Kyle has been sent over the years. Smash it. Because if I smash it, maybe I get some, like, ooh, creepy voodoo magic. I don't know. Kyle began pounding the mysterious artifact with both fists. Within a few hours, it's become dust. Wait, few hours? Only, like, 1 hour passed. And Kyle turned into a lizard demon. Excuse me? Okay, so now we're a lizard demon. The last episode was definitely not crazy enough. So let's go to the interview as a crazy demon. Let's see if that actually does anything. Maybe we can, let's return to bedroom and actually put on some clothes, because it was dark and you can only really see his hanging shirts. I'm assuming we'll be able to, like, turn on the light one day and, like, there's gonna be, I don't even know what clothes he can have. Maybe a dragon costume. That would be interesting. So let's, I guess, a lizard needs a suit of armor. Kyle's unsure what exactly caused him to decide to wear his armor. What do you mean that you were unsure? Armor is, like, the best. And then after squeezing and straining, he put it on. I don't know. Let's just eat something, because I don't want to, as a lizard, I need to eat something, right? So let's move to kitchen, let's open fridge, let's prepare breakfast, let's just eat it very, very calmly. We don't want to do anything really weird or anything, because we're ready for the interview. We have our clothes, we have our food. I don't think we really need notes, because I don't know what's going to happen. A little lizard demon is going to walk into the room, and suddenly everyone's like, oh my god, save me! So I think we're going to float through the side door next time and find out more about what's inside there, because I'm assuming, yeah, laser claymore, sewing machine. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen with the sewing machine, but laser claymore definitely sounds cool. So let's just move between our bedroom and the hallway. Let's just get to the interview. There we go. He curried to set. Per normal, he ceased to be a ghost before you arrived. Of course, of course. This is the weirdest thing that happened last episode, other than Techno Gym. Sitting across from his host chair was a glamorous woman with an air of genuinity. Rachel looked up and smiled. Rachel's smile turned to horror as she was looking not at a human, no, not Kyle. You see, Kyle's not cool enough, but a lizard demon. Whatever, you know. Pandemonium ensued. Scripts went flying. Crew members ran to all directions. Lights were knocked off. As Kyle watched the chaos around him, his lizard demon form enveloped his last shred of humanity. Oh boy, uh-oh. Kyle grew to a massive size. You know, I wanted to put on a dragon costume, but here I am literally becoming a dragon. A local force of 5 spunky teenagers in brightly colored apparel arrived to scene to fight Kyle. I know this is some kind of reference. I definitely know this is some kind of reference. But I don't know what it is. Is it like Stranger Things, maybe? I don't know. As the teenagers swung at him with their spunky, individualized weapons, Kyle pushed them all over with his foot. Kyle's rampage of his studio ruins continued. A here was rising up. Frank, Who the hell is Frank? In a dusty apartment on the top floor of an old skyscraper is the oldest part of town, said a large man named Frank. Few people knew that he existed. Frank was watching local news, and he got from his chair. Inside was an unbelievable amount of fat-ridden foods. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Frank begins to consume them out at a frightening rate. Obesity is not good, kids. Obesity is not good. His body began to puff. Frank expanded faster and faster each minute. He burst through the roof within minutes. Frank was a towering behemoth. Is this gonna be Godzilla versus, like, the Power Rangers or something? He rolled across the city, rebounding off of buildings and getting cheers from onlookers below. Is he seriously getting cheers? So, like, I destroyed the set and I'm getting boos, and he's destroying the city by rolling around it, and he's getting yays? So, Kyle's, like, probably Godzilla, and who's Frank? Damn, how can I not know these references? Is he, like, King Kong? Do we have King Kong versus Godzilla here? Kyle, the sky turned black. You look up and see the monstrous figure hurtling towards him. In a moment, Kyle's completely enveloped in a rubbery fat, unable to move or make noise. Probably not. Frank was quite tired and passed out where he lay. Several years went by as Kyle was holding Frank's warm, fatty embrace as humanity began to return. When the first winter came, Frank's body recycled its fat for resources. Over many months, he shrank in size. Eventually, Kyle was human and Frank was thin. They both walked away from the scene as new men. Neither realized how much time had passed. That was intense. So to reset, let's do that again, except this time we're going to maybe try some new things. Like, for example, how about we so we already did the supernatural artifact. I guess we can, like, hold it and something will happen. But let's check sewing machine. Kyle walked over to the dilapidated sewing machine. Its box is only half removed. Oh. That's it. Okay, I guess we're using expecting battle. Kyle grabbed the laser claymore. Oh! We have a blade! Radical. Absolutely radical. So now we're a ghost. We can somehow hold on to a blade. I don't know what to do now. So I'm gonna try this. So I'm gonna leave apartment. I'm going to haunt around. I was not expecting that, but I just knew something would happen. Kyle felt a sudden pull in his heart. Had he abandoned his job as a ghost? Wait, what? Was he fulfilling a spooky ethereal role that he'd accepted while lying in bed this morning? Kyle realized he had no other choice. He must spend his days spooking about. Do you guys realize that the hour thing is gone? Like, there's no hours left. I guess maybe he just become full-on ghost. Okay, so he can spook the interview, spook neighbor Gabby, or spook himself. Are these, like, three different endings? Kyle believed that Gabby would be delighted to have him spook about a bit. Kyle started to slowly creep to Gabby's door in a very spooky way. He scratched by Gabby's door, cooing quietly and waiting for her to leave so he could cause her to spook. It didn't take long. Soon Gabby exited her apartment and started walking towards her car. Kyle crept behind her, invisible to all senses. So how the hell is he gonna spook her? He's a ghost. Whatever. He's probably gonna do one of those movie things where he just appears out of nowhere. Gabby opened the driver's side door and got in. She seemed to be leaving for some errands. Kyle was struck with a wonderful idea. Kyle started running to the back of Gabby's car. Perhaps if he could catch her before she left, he could hide in the trunk. Okay, can't you just float through the car completely? Kyle could make noises as she drove. He could follow her around the area, knocking over small objects nearby. Okay. Invisible to all senses, Kyle was crushed underneath the back tires of the car, creating a large bump. Invisible to all senses. How is he crushed underneath the back tire? I'm just not going to question this anymore. Gabby figured she had hit the curb. No, you hadn't. She put the car into forward and floored the accelerator. Kyle became locked in endlessly with Gabby trying to move her car out of parking space, being run over repeatedly. That's very painful for Kyle. It's probably very painful for Gabby because she has to sit there and she just like, I want to do this errand, and then Kyle's just, nope. As the day started to wane and closer to the time of Rachel's interview, Kyle ceased to be a ghost per normal. Gabby neither noticed nor stopped. Uh-oh. So, the crew somehow knew that Kyle was under Gabby's car, so they just moved there. What in the world? Kyle asked her many questions. They shared several laps. The interview was successful. The sound of Gabby flooring her car accelerated, drowned out large sections of the episode. Kyle haunted Gabby. I'm just, like, face-palming right now. What the hell just happened? I thought it would be something much more interesting than Gabby running him over so many times. Okay, so now, let's get out of bed. Let's exit the hallway. Let's check locked door. Oh, wait, no, I don't have to do that, do I? Okay, no. So, we're gonna do something with that sword later. Maybe I can walk onto set with it and chop off Rachel's head. Okay, so leave apartment, haunt around. This time, let's haunt myself. Yeah, we don't have time anymore. Let's spook himself. Kyle could think of nobody better to spook than himself. Of course, because your brain can definitely allow itself to get spooked. Kyle sat on the sidewalk and looked at the ground. He took a deep breath. Kyle began to scream uncontrollably as he managed to spook himself by his very existence. You know, sometimes I am scared by my own existence too. I guess maybe I just answered my previous question. Kyle jumped up from the sidewalk and began to run around, flailing his arms. Unfortunately, Kyle was unable to escape the fact that he was himself. He spent several hours screaming. But as he screamed, Kyle realized it was becoming time for Rachel's interview. Continuing to scream, Kyle traveled to the studio. He tried to do well, but being able to only express pure terror. The episode consisted only of Rachel watching him scream. Because I'm still a ghost. Our ghost trait did not disappear, so let me get this straight. Rachel's sitting there. She's a famous celebrity, and she got on this famous talk show to talk about her life or whatever. And she just has a ghost sitting in front of her, screaming, that she can barely notice with her senses. She must be also terrified. The episode was very popular. This universe is weird. Kyle was asked to continue streaming the next episode and the next. Kyle's talk show was rebranded to Kyle's Scared with Kyle. This is AlexTLE with AlexTLE. Be sure to subscribe. Kyle's talk show was rebranded to Kyle is Scared, blah blah blah. Kyle remained existentially terrified himself. Kyle haunted himself. Okay, so it's Wither Away. Let's do the last scaring thing. So exit, leave apartment. Wow, these endings are like 10 times better than any of the endings last episode. Okay, he felt this need to scare somebody. Let's spook the interview. Kyle thought that it would be best to continue his daily course, but with a twist. Ooh, spooky twist. Today he would still go to the studio, but instead of conducting an interview, he would haunt. Excitedly, Kyle made his way to the studio early to find the best spot to conduct his ghostly duties. The studio was empty. Being so early, the crew wouldn't arrive for several hours. Yeah, you should not. You're gonna be very spooked. Kyle gleefully skipped around the building, finding the best spot for himself to hide. I love this word that they just put in here. Like they could have just written Kyle skipped around the building. Gleefully skipped. That word. I like that word. I should use that more. Like I am gleefully reading these. After searching for some time, Kyle decided to hide behind the guest chair. Kyle quickly placed himself down and drew his legs to his chest. So he's like become a little ball of Kyle. Soon the group began to arrive and set up, invisible to all senses. Kyle was undetected. Blah blah blah. Rachel walked in. Hey everyone, I'm ready to get prepped. Who do I need to talk to first? Kyle's producer approached her. I just have to say, Kyle's producer is the man. He is like ultimate. Because in the last episode, Kyle was doing the weirdest things. He was setting the studio on fire. He was spooking everyone around. Kyle's producer kept his cool and conducted the interview as properly as he can. Thanks for being here, Rachel. You should talk to Andrea about makeup first and then wait for when Kyle arrives. This guy is like so good. Like if I were like a famous talk show host, I would hire this producer within a blink of an eye. Kyle, knowing he was duping everyone, began to giggle uncontrollably. It was then that he, like clockwork, ceased to be a ghost. The studio grew silent. Everyone stared at Kyle, head down, clutching his legs and giggling at the floor. Kyle froze. He had found himself in a situation he had not encountered before. I'm assuming he hadn't. Like, have you guys ever been put in this situation? You're a famous person. You are like getting prepared for the most important interview, and you're sitting on the ground in a ball, giggling uncontrollably. Damn, Kyle. Kyle started to crawl out of the studio on all fours, hoping his small form would avoid attracting more attention. Like last episode, the video was called Kyle was famous, let's ruin his life or whatever. I think he's ruining his life here himself. Like, I didn't tell him to crawl and start going uncontrollably insane. Everyone wordlessly watched as Kyle slowly made his way across the stage, through the production set and out the door, and Kyle broke into an all-out sprint. Yeah, I would run outside too. Kyle made his way back to his apartment. Kyle sat in his kitchen and processed what happened during the day. He vowed that he would never haunt anything again. Kyle left. He just left. So can I, like, not haunt anything anymore? I guess it's good that we did all three of those. So, I don't know what's with this browse social media option, because our phone exploded last time. Wait, if we get a better phone, will it not explode? Okay, I think there's something here. So, resources. Okay, yeah, Kyle begins combing through the damn pile of filth and mold in search of helpful items. Kyle found something much more important. Indeed, it was a corpse. Wait, what? I'm pretty sure in our desk there are some coins, and maybe we can buy a phone with that, but the corpse of Harry, it's like Harry Potter. You're dead, Harry. You're in my basement now. Sorry for that joke. A friend that he had gone missing ago while at Kyle's house. Kyle was glad to see him again, but was unsure of whether to interrupt such an important day with Harry business. Let's deal with Harry. And there we go. The time disappeared again. That means something's about to happen. Kyle hoisted Carrie over his shoulders. Oh, did I just say Carrie? Kyle hoisted Harry. Oh, that's a nice alliteration. Onto his shoulder and took them outside. Kyle began dragging Harry's body down the street. Oh no. Oh no, Kyle, no. I would have, like, hidden him somewhere, but dragging him down the street? Kyle knew exactly where he needed to take Harry's corpse, on a lovely play date. Just the two of them. This is getting weirder every single second, guys. Kyle and Harry start the arcade. Kyle uses Harry's arms to operate the joysticks. Okay, they're having fun. They're getting prizes, playgrounds. Oh, for goodness sake. And there are gonna be kids there, and they're like, "Oh, who's your friend?" And then Kyle's like, "Oh, he's my dead friend Harry. You better run, kid, before he eats you." That's what I would do. Kyle tried to figure out a way to swing Harry, but lacking the ability to grip, Harry kept falling over. No kidding. Then they went to the movies. Harry's corpse, imbued with the power of friendship love, was reanimated. What the hell is going on anymore? His corpse just reanimated out of friendship and love? His fingernails are glued, his missing eye came back. Harry was able to greet Kyle with a large friendly hug. I guess that's kind of wholesome? I, I, I don't know. Kyle was confused but delighted that his long-lost friend met him on the way out of the theater. The two made plans to get drinks. Kyle helped a friend. That friend was kind of dead, but whatever. Sit at desk. Check in desk drawer. There is something in here. There is a sword of change. So we have a small key. I don't know what this is for, but I'm just gonna take a sword of change for now. Okay, guys. So now that we have some change, I had an idea. I had an idea that I was thinking about before. So let's go back to room, exit bedroom, leave apartment. Of course, we're naked, but who really cares anymore? Buy batteries with change. Look at that. So the batteries count around 198 pennies and nickels and trade them for a small packet of batteries. I wonder what we can do with these batteries, because I don't think we can put the batteries into the phone. Nothing's really giving me the option to do that, but I did see something when I was searching it around my desk. So let's return to bedroom. Let's sit at desk. Check in desk drawer. Look at that flashlight. Enter flashlight onto batteries. Look at that. Yes, now the flashlight is charged. Now we can go into the closet and figure something out. Guys, this game, like, at first it seems very dumb and stuff, and it is kind of dumb, but this game is ridiculous. It has some very complicated elements. Like, you have to go buy batteries, you have to find change, you have to put it into the flashlight. Like, how could you have ever figured that out without a bunch of testing? So this game is like, if you're a completionist, this is a great game for you. Open the closet, inspect with flashlight. So now we can see, instead of only the shirts, we can see something new. After several minutes of searching around, Kyle saw something unusual. A small metal box with a large red button sat in the black, stamped with a travel time label. So, travel time, what? Leave for another day, obviously not. Take box for later travel time. Kyle, bored of the situation, mashed a button, hardly reading the label above. The box hummed and shook. The outside metal grew hot and slowly curved in on itself. So there's a black hole. In a moment, it was early in the morning. Kyle had gained several hours of preparation time. Uh-oh. I don't know what to do. I just got the opportunity of a lifetime. I had time travel put right in front of me, and I have no clue what to do. I don't know. Let's leave apartment and see what's up. Like, no, there's nothing different. We just get more time. So, can we just do this over and over again? Okay, let me try doing this over and over again. If it doesn't work, then I guess I'm gonna have to go and... It was dark. Wait, but the flashlight, still the flashlight? Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm doing. Choose an outfit. Let's put on, the skunk pasties. Guys, I actually... I researched what skunk pasties were, and if you want your search history very clear, I do not recommend searching it up. Of course, do you if you want to. What else is on my desk? Check in desk drawer. Small key. What can I do with the small key? There is so much in this game to do. I don't know what we can do with the small key. Honestly, I have no freaking clue. Let's move to kitchen. Maybe there's something here. Check pantry. Unlock with small key. Before we had nothing to do in here, now we have a small key. Jesus, but Jesus, this game is filled with, like, everything. Instead of an assortment of canned goods and grains, Kyle's pantry store with a massive amount of bottled lard. Chug it. Chug. And now we have vomit on floor and stopped. Can we just open pantry again and again? Let's just keep chugging. Can we just keep chugging? So now we have two indigestions. He felt a wave of accomplishment come over him. I am so confused. So am I like gonna throw up on set because if I just have two indigestions? Okay, so let's approach Rachel more. Let's just answer politely, and then I'm probably just gonna start throwing up. Yep. Good evening. Kyle vomited all the horrible things he had eaten earlier onto the floor. I expected that. Rachel looked at Kyle, concerned, gave a couple of coughs, and decided to play it cool and keep the show running. If somebody vomits in front of you, I don't recommend just keeping your cool and continuing. Like, you should maybe care about them for, like, 2 seconds, Kyle stopped and vomited again, and continued with a shaky voice. Wait, can I do anything with the vomit? Because, like, I just have more, and how about I just become Rachel May? However, Rachel May is not sitting next to me. She's not new to the show. She did not walk in before me. In fact, I am Rachel May. Oh, boy. Rachel looked at Kyle, confused, and silently muttered the words, "You are who?" Yeah, that must be insane. You know, there are a lot of insane situations here, but imagine... Okay, let's do some more imagining. You are Rachel May, one of the most famous celebrities, and then the guy interviewing you just says, "I am Rachel May," and you're like, "Excuse me, this isn't planned. Who are you?" Anyway, continue. Kyle stood up and quickly threw his arms high above. "I have never been Kyle! I've never been a talk show. I've never been a host of the show, Stay Up Late with Kyle. I am here for but one reason, to interview myself." He had not bothered to prepare any notes for the interview. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? This all happened, and then what happens is we had not prepared notes. Realizing he did not know how to handle the situation, Kyle began sweating profusely. Firstly, is your name Kyle? No! This guy's insane. You know, I think I should take him to the doctor, and he must be treated with, like, schizophrenia or something. The silence did not end. The camera continued to roll. Nobody moved or spoke. Eventually, Rachel got out of her chair and walked off screen. One by one, members of the crew followed suit. Eventually, Kyle was left alone in the studio. Camera still running. The episode of Stay Up Late with Kyle became the longest episode in television history. Ooh. I guess, is that going to be an ending? Kyle continues to sit in front of the camera all night into the morning, wishing it would end. As evening fell again, the crew shuffled back in one by one, getting in place to film that day's episode. Oh, so does he do an episode every day? He's kind of like me, except he probably is much richer, even though he has a house where we need a flashlight to look into the closet. This guy's weird. Kyle continued to sit motionless, cameras rolling, as the crew chatted about their days and got in position. Eventually, the crew officially started the episode. Kyle produced an incredibly artistic episode. Kyle was artistic. He was sitting in place for a few hours. Oh, whatever. I just have to stop questioning things in this game. Okay, I have a new idea. So this one's going to be pretty boring. Like, you know, it's going to be run-of-the-mill stuff. We're just going to scavenge. Wait, not scavenge. Oh, for goodness sake. Let's do something with bugs. I don't know. Let's just eat. I ate bugs. There we go. More indigestion. I love how many times we can just get indigestion. Let's open the closet. Let's choose an outfit. Let's get a suit of armor. Why not? Why the frick not? Because this time we're going to sit at desk and we're going to write some notes. But this time, we're going to have some dumb questions. Is your mother a mother? Ever eaten a raw egg whole? I purposely ran over a puppy. Nope. Oh, jeez. I don't want to do that one. I have to. I'm sorry, guys, but I have to. Kyle wrote down his last question. Are you guilty? He ripped his page of notes out of the notebook and got up from the desk. So now we have some really good notes. Amazing. Like last time we were really well prepared and stuff, but this time, yeah, the notes are real. Okay, so I didn't get to wither away in the morning, so I didn't get to try out the machete kabuchi thingy. I forgot how the sword was called. We're definitely gonna check that out in the next ending, but let's just what happens if we actually eat? Like, we have indigestion, but what if we eat normally? So, are we just gonna have 2 stats? We ate well, and we didn't eat well. This game is so interesting. I'm loving this. Okay, let's just, you know what, 2 hours before the interview, let's just leave the apartment and come back. Let's send you across, blah, blah, blah. She smiled. Kyle responded. Shake hands. More. Okay, are we gonna throw up again? Yeah, he vomited again. That's not good. Definitely not good. But, this time, let's actually ask her the dumb questions. So, I'm very ready. Kyle produced those he had taken out earlier. Are you guilty? Kyle threw his questions on the floor, stood up and pointed at her. Rachel's eyes twitched slightly. Guilty of what, dear Kyle? He was like, guilty of what, dear Kyle? That's the most suspicious voice ever. She smiled disingenuously. Guilty of your crimes! I guess that kind of did make sense. Rachel did not answer. Her eyelids both started twitching uncontrollably. We're calling the police. What has this episode become? Hello, police. I believe I have found a criminal. Rachel began to run towards exit. On her way, she swatted Kyle's phone out of his hand. Trip her. More. But in the moment she was on her feet, she drew a blunt weapon seemingly out of thin air and started to swing at Kyle. Before he had a chance to react, the figure burst through the roof and blocked Rachel's attack. It was a middle-aged woman in a bug-shaped mask. She was brandishing a bug-shaped stick. The woman began to fight with Rachel, flicking her weapon back and forth with surprising speed. Rachel tried to fight back, but it was obvious she was no match for the interceptor. Okay, so the bug vigilante is back. Rachel's a criminal? I don't even know at this point. I don't even know. With one quick move, the bug vigilante drew her foot high above her head and drove it straight onto Rachel's head. The weapon clattered to the floor. Rachel attempted to run again, but was met with a stick to her leg. She fell at the feet of a police officer. Kyle was charged with 7 cases of grand larceny. Oh, Rachel. I was like, Kyle, what did he do wrong? After her first month in jail, Rachel started a reality TV show filmed in her cell about prison cooking. She gained immense popularity, and somehow the public began to love Rachel all the more. Kyle made guest appearances on Rachel's show many times. This is like... I'm a Redditor, guys, so I know this meme. Oh, like, oh well, how the turntables. This is like a perfect example of that. She went to prison, she started a talk show, and it got more famous than Kyle. That's ridiculous. The bug identity of the bug vigilante was never known. Of course, we already did that ending. She remained mysterious, but an important part of the local law enforcement. Rachel started a new show. Nice job, Rachel. So we already have more than half of the endings, and we got some insane ones today. Good interview, no food, no clothes. Those are like all the things we did last episode. Of course, we had all the 3 spooks that I guess they have their own little box on the side. Helped Harry. We somehow brought Harry Potter back from the dead. Got saved. What in the world was that about? Lizard Demon 1. What the hell? And made art. I don't even know what to say anymore. We ran away. We still have like... Yeah, we still have a whole 13 boxes left, and I guess we're gonna do that in the next episodes. But that is it for today's episode, guys. I really enjoy this. It's much more than the last episode. Like last episode, we had some boring endings, like good interview, no food, no clothes, yay, whatever. In this episode, we became a laser demon or lizard demon. The hell. So, anyway, I think maybe when we get all the endings, maybe there's going to be, like, a special one in the center. Like, you got all of them. This time, you are going to be the perfect interview or something. Or maybe you're going to become a bigger lizard demon. I really don't know, guys. But we will definitely check it out in the next episode. So, thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you watched to the end. Leave a like on this episode if you enjoyed. Subscribe. It's only 1 click, and you can subscribe for some more awesome content. I'm planning a really cool series for the next episode. It's going to be a game called Firewatch, so definitely stick around for that. But other than that, guys, I would like to thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Goodbye.